Okay, so I know this probably is going to be out of order. I don't know exactly when this would exactly happen, but color me curious. I'm very curious about this because I've never really done one before, and I'm very interested in knowing how this actually works. So you can tell we are back here at the port. There's a portal over there to Darkshore because they added. I find they all have the bulwarks. There's this thing I've heard about in this expansion called war fronts. I don't know exactly how they work, but there's a big exclamation point here to show this is actually kind of part of that, I guess. So I figure let's take a break from the questing in Nazmir to check out what this is like, because I'm very interested in knowing what this is like, how it works. Plus, there's a number of things you can get from this I'm very interested in. For example, there's a bunch of mounts you can get from doing this. For example, there's this Kaldorei Nightsaber you can apparently get in Darkshore. You can get an Umber Nightsaber. There's a few different. There's a bear called Blackpaw. So apparently there's like mount rewards and such for doing this. So I'm interested in knowing how this works. So let's take a break from the questing in Nazmir and see how this works.
My arrows strike true.
We have received some disturbing reports from Darkshore. What was once a secure stronghold for the Horde is now beset by an unnatural darkness. The moon has turned completely black. The outposts there have yet to be reinforced with our main force, and we are suddenly outnumbered. Nathanos wants you to meet him in Darkshore and find out what happened. Again, I'm not eager to participate in this war with the Alliance, especially because I feel the Night Elves are completely justified in trying to take back Darkshore after what we did to Teldrassil. But I am very interested in knowing exactly how this feature of this expansion works. So
I watch. I listen.
I also find it interesting, I'm like looking at this table here, Warfronts, Battle for Darkshore, Battle for Stromgarde. And I'm not exactly sure. Yeah. I'm not really, yeah. So, until the Horde contributions reach 100%, defeat rare monsters and enemy forces around Darkshore for a chance to add special rewards. So, I guess Tattersail to travel to Darkshore and report to the... Okay, so I have to go back there. So there's a portal here to go there, but apparently that's not where it wants me to go. It wants me to go to the ship and do that.
What is it?
All right, Tattersail. Send me to Darkshore.
Get moving!
I wonder if it's going to show that cinematic, or not cinematic, that trailer video they showed at BlizzCon, where Malfurion was basically going to unleash his wrath upon every member of the Horde there in Darkshore. Alright. We are back here in Darkshore. Oh my goodness. I find it funny, they're just there's just NPCs here with mounts that you can get. Like, look at that. That NPC has the mount that you can get from Gul'dan and Nighthold. I just find that kind of funny. Hi, Nathanos. What is that? The Azurmech Mark 1. Oh, yeah, and there's Teldrassil. And I believe that is happening because of the stuff involving Tyrande, which I can't show you because it's not a Horde quest. I'm pretty sure it's only a quest if you're on the Alliance. So, maybe if I, show you guys the Alliance side of this expansion, I'll be able to show you that quest line.
What is it?
Your arrival is timely. We have a problem. Black moon rising. Darkshore has never been known for being bright and sunny, but something strange has happened here. A black moon hangs over everything. None of the scouts I sent into the forest have returned. The Night Elves are up to something, and I need to know what it is. Their rank and file won't have the information that we seek. Hunt down their lieutenants and get them to talk by any means necessary.
We must discover the source of this unnatural night. Make sure your investigation is thorough.
These Night Elf ambushes have left us undermanned. We need reinforcements if we are to hold Darkshore. Brynja, one of the Dark Lady's Valkyr, can provide us with those reinforcements, slay the Night Elves, and command her to raise them into our service. Oh yeah, sure, I'm so eager to do that. Should any prove unwilling, deal with them. Did I not make myself clear? Go! The Dark Lady has plans for these Dark Rangers. Oh, we get a toy, the Dark Ranger's spare cowl. Change your appearance to look like a Dark Ranger. Oh, so that's why I've been seeing people just kind of going around looking like Dark Rangers. Oh, that explains that.
Make yourself. When the Night Elves lie dead at your feet, call on Brynja to raise them.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Time is money, friend.
Yeah, this is terrible. We got harvesters that ain't harvested. We've been bursting our rumps, chopping down all these trees, but someone keeps tangling up our machines in the vines. I ain't gonna go out there with those Night Elves stalking around. See if you can get in there and free up my equipment.
Keep it real.
Of course, the goblins would be like, look, we got some trees to shred down, and they keep messing it up. How about this? I get to command a Valkyr to raise Night Elves back as members of the Forsaken. You know, what's funny? I would almost be okay with this if I was playing as a Death Knight and instead of Sylvanas, if, you know, this was like the Lich King. Like for role-playing purposes. You know, like if I was you know, because we all know the Death Knights truly serve the Lich King, not the Alliance of the Horde. No. It's the Lich King they serve. We know that. I'm being partially sarcastic, of course. Alright, let's see how this works. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is definitely Malfurion's work. Commanding the vines in the forest to just tangle up the harvesters. This very much reminds me of that mission from Warcraft 3, where we had to chop down wood in order to get lumber, and the Dark Elves, the Night Elves were like, no! It's like, how dare you! And then Sonaria showed up, and he was like, he grew back all the trees and such. Huh.
There are no willing souls nearby.
Oh, I thought those were Night Elves. My bad. Okay, here's one.
Rise and serve once again.
You know, again, I'm still a little confused as to... I don't know, I still wonder, why is it that... I mean, when the Valkyr served the Lich King, that made complete sense. Because it's the Lich King, of course he would command them. Or of course they would serve him. So here's that Night Saber I was talking about that you can actually get as a mount. Hey, it's a fellow shaman! Yes, Earthen Ring! Coming together. But, you know, like, when in Legion, when we were in Stormheim, especially if you play as a warrior, you know that the Valkyr pretty much work for Odin. Now, some that were left over from the Lich King decided to serve Sylvanas instead, because apparently they needed someone to serve, so they chose Sylvanas. Because apparently they didn't think about going back to Odin, which honestly, I don't blame them. But I almost was under the impression that they kind of had to, unless that's kind of some kind of choice. But then again, that's not really Odin's way of thinking. Because in his mind, he's like, well, of course they'd want to serve me. I'm Odin. Of course they'd want to join my Valkyr and serve me. But maybe not. Now, the Valkyr who serves Sylvanas, from what I know, they serve her freely. And they apparently are so loyal to her, they're actually willing to take their place, or to take her place if she ever died, and, you know, and was sent to the darkness, they would take her place for her. That's why she has so many Valkyr, and why the whole, well, you know, her death is kind of dependent on how many Valkyr she has left. Oh. Hold on.
It's too far away.
Rise and serve the Lich. I mean the Dark Lady once again. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to tell the difference these days. Look, I'm just saying, when is someone gonna... You know what I find also funny? There is a quest back in the starter zone for the Forsaken, in Tirisfal Glades. You guys know the quest, where she has a meeting with Garrosh. This is during Cataclysm. Garrosh comes to the portal to show up. She raises a bunch of corpses as undead, and he's appalled by this. He's disgusted by this. And he blatantly says, what's the difference between you and the Lich King now? And this is the part that kind of surprised me, or kind of confused me. She's not really upset by this accusation. She just got compared by Garrosh that she is no better than the Lich King. Or in Sylvanas, for her there is no difference. And what's her response to this? It's not, how dare you compare me to that monster who turned me into this. She's not, like, offended or upset by this at all. She instead just said, you know, when he asked what's the difference, her response is, the difference is that I serve the Horde. And he's like, and he like, I think he calls her a name, like, curses at her or something like that, to tell her to watch her tongue. And he calls her the B word. And she just shrugs it off. She just ignores it. And in hindsight, it really surprises me that she would just kind of shrug that off. Because she was obsessed with killing Arthas. She hated Arthas because of what he did to her. I just realized I forgot to do this. This is going to be something I'm going to struggle with. There we go.
Not even death will
Serve
stop
the
me
Dark
now.
Lady. Is this one I can raise as well? Yes. Serve the Dark Lady. There we go. Alright, just need one.
Death calls you home.
But you would think that Sylvanas, hearing comparisons to the man who turned her into a banshee, she would get so offended by it. Like, here's an example of what I'm talking about. Odin, for those of you who know Odin's backstory about him and Loken, now I found out that this is like an exclusive thing that's only available to priest players.
The end is close now.
Who? Sierra? What? Moon Warden? So we have another Warden that is not Maiev, who we're apparently supposed to care about, like Cordana Fell's song. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, if you're exclusively a Shadow Priest and using the dagger Zalateth, and you do the dungeon, Zalateth will say, you know, why don't you ask him about Loken? And if you do, he says something like, how dare you mock my imprisonment? You will suffer his punishment in his stead. And he kills you for daring to ask such a thing. To ask something that extremely offensive. It's a very super touchy subject for him. That's the kind of response that I would expect from Sylvanas if you were to compare her to the Lich King. Because why would she not get offended by that comparison? The being who killed her and turned her into a banshee, why would it not just appall her that you would compare her to that? But no. Garrosh accuses her of that, and she just kind of shrugs off like, whatever. That makes no sense to me. That she would just ignore that, just shrug it off. But also, you know, bringing Odin into this
back to
thing.
your Banshee Queen. We are coming for you.
Down as if in a daze. The wisp flickers at you in a confused manner. It seems to want to follow you. Perhaps as the information that Nathano seeks. But what I always wondered, why is it that when Sylvanas was literally trying to take over all the Valkyr, that was her goal when in Stormheim. She was trying to take control of the Valkyr. Now, whether or not it was for herself or for the entire Forsaken, that's kind of a debatable subject, because you could say one way or the other that either she was doing it for herself or she was doing it for all the Forsaken people, because she does still kind of care for them. Kind of. But why didn't Odin respond to that? Why did he not, like, get appalled by the idea that Sylvanas was trying to take his Valkyr away from him? I still don't understand why he wouldn't have responded to that. It's not like he didn't know. I guarantee you he was aware of what was going on. Now that's more like it. As soon as the boss gets rid of those night elves, we won't have ourselves a lumber problem anymore.
Have a good one.
What have you dragged along with you?
It's called a wisp, Nathanos.
Do not test me.
That is not exactly what I meant when I said to bring back something useful. How quickly they turn against their own goddess. The Night Warrior. Ah, we'll get to probably experience this side of that questline, because I know that's what Tyrande becomes, apparently. It appears these Night Elves won't give up the information easily. But perhaps that wisp you captured will. See if you can get it to reveal what happened here. I don't care how you do it. Father Norlath will handle the wisp from there. Speak with the wisp to find out why the moon turned dark.
Try not to get yourself killed. Speak quickly.
Show me what happened.
With ancient words, I invoke your most ruthless phase. With this offering, I demand to wear your darkest face. Elune, make me the instrument of your vengeance! Now we shall have justice. The Night Warrior lives within me.
Yeah. So that's what I was referring to. That quest line. So apparently as the Horde, we just like, oh, we see a vision that that's what she became. But I believe on the Alliance side, you go through the whole quest line to help her do that. And I believe that you saw what happened to her eyes. I believe that becomes a special kind of cosmetic option that you can get if you play as a Night Elf, which I'm guessing you could probably just like do at the barbershop, similar to how as an Orc you could go to the barbershop and just have it change your posture. I think that's how it works.
Make it quick.
Well, this is unsettling. We'll have to accelerate our plans. We must carry out the Dark Lady's orders before we are overrun by these newly invigorated elves. There is one night elf in particular that we seek. You may remember her from our last venture into Darkshore. Lucky for you, she's already dead. So she should prove less troublesome than the living ones you've already encountered. Signal me when you find her corpse. Dalaran Summermoon. If you're wondering who that is, I'm pretty sure that is the night elf that Sylvanas spoke with in the Warbringers animation. The one who accused her of making life her enemy.
There is one more asset to acquire. One who resisted and failed. The Dark Lady was very specific in her wishes.
I just want you to really take in this shot here. Look at that shot. The completely eclipsed moon and Teldrassil. Smoking. It looks like I do find it funny though. The fire is now out in Teldrassil. And yet back in Stratholme, it's still burning. See, this makes sense. The fire has died down and now it's just smoking wood. And yet back in Stratholme, it's still burning. I just find that a little odd, a little funny. That would still be burning, where this is clearly, living up to the realization of how fire works after a period of time. But anyways. Oh yeah, over here. This is the spot where we just watched it burn. Yep. Dalaran's demise. Yep. This place is even named for this. This is where it happened. Relara. Sentinels. Slaughtered Sentinels, yep. Tavar. Sarvanis. Dalaran's body is long cold. Oh, I don't feel good about this, because I can tell you exactly what's about to happen. You don't even have to, have seen what happens ahead of time. You just can tell what they are about to do here. And I do not feel good about it at all.
This is where it ends. You have nowhere else to run. Assault Paradox!
Hi! A new Warden character who's like, I'm ready to kill you! Yep. It's like, look, lady, I took down
Spare me the
Cordana.
trouble and die!
How about no? Heck, I could even take down your boss, Maiev. I have helped her on occasion a few times, but I still don't like her.
Soon she will be here, and she will tear you to pieces.
She's referring to Tyrande, by the way. She's not referring to Maiev. If she was referring to Maiev right now, who I would absolutely understand would be here because she's a night elf, even though Maiev has had issues with the night elves in the past. Remember when she tried to kill Malfurion? I do.
My, look what we have here. The hunter has become the prey. It's almost a cliche when you think about it.
No. This was not...
What are you waiting for? Finish her!
What? Fate decided. Wait, can I choose to... Do I get a choice?
Out with it!
Spare Syrah.
What's your report?
Kill Syrah.
Stay sharp.
Oh no, I'm sparing her. Are you kidding me? I won't do it.
For the Dark Lady. I knew you didn't have it in you.
Where is she?
Unbelievable.
What is it?
I sent you to find one dead night elf. It would appear you have outdone yourself. This is the crux of the Dark Lady's plan for Darkshore. We will raise new champions for the Forsaken and the Horde on this very spot. Guard the Valkyr. We cannot allow anything or anyone to interrupt them.
Now that we have the preliminaries out of the way, we can begin the ritual.
Lightcaller!
Well, this is inconvenient. Protect the Valkyr!
Hi, Taronda. You know, normally I would love this opportunity, but I don't. I almost want to side with you on this one. I still don't. I still, you know. I'm still not fond of you, but in this situation, I don't blame you in the least. Honestly, I would rather help her kill this guy, but then everyone would accuse me of being a traitor of the Horde, when that's not at all what I'm doing.
For the
You
Dark
will
Lady.
not see another sunrise, monster.
How uncouth for the Queen of the Trios, is it? No, I suppose that won't do. What exactly do you wield over these days?
I am no queen. I am the Caldora of vengeance.
You are nothing. Raise them!
Rise. In the name of Sylvanus, the Banshee Queen, I bestow this gift upon you.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm fighting Taronda. And of course, she is not dying. Well, she may start to lose health now, but it's gonna take a long time.
Any last words, priestess? Soon we'll share the fate of your dear friend Sira and the noble Dalaran. Reunions can be so heartwarming.
Shal Kara!
You cannot hide from me forever, elf.
We do not stand alone. Now!
What?
Malfurion!
Your end has come.
We require more time. Finish it, Signe. I will handle this.
Oh, I'm fighting both Taronda and Malfurion. Oh boy.
You are too late. Behold!
You must fight the shadow in your hearts, sisters.
We placed our faith in you. And you abandoned us. Balloon abandoned us. We have nothing left. We are forsaken.
Oh my gosh.
Never again! Ashtoribus!
No! Dark Lady, I am sorry.
Witch! You shall pay dearly for that. Let's move!
I will hunt them down.
No, our forces gather. We will settle this another day.
I didn't feel good about that at all. They took down one of her Valkyr. My sister was slain before she could fulfill her part of our pact with the Dark Lady. There are so few of us left now. Oh, that's okay. I'm sure Odin and the Lich King have plenty to spare themselves. So, it looks like Dalaran was taken down, but Sira is apparently now part of the Forsaken. A Dark Warden. Sira Moon Warden. She made it out there, and apparently she's now on our side. No, never mind. There's Dalaran. Okay, so I thought... Okay, so Tyrande, all she did was take down that Valkyrie. These two just made out, and they're with us now, I guess. Wow.
Do not test my patience.
You made it out. Good. So did I. We all have our reasons for accepting the Valkyrie's gift, but now is not the time for those discussions. Sylvanas has been dealt a heavy blow today with the loss of Brynja. We will have no time to rest before the Alliance descends on this place. Nathanos has summoned you. There is something you must see.
I'm gonna get another toy. To serve as your spirit healer for 1 day. Oh, that's a cool toy.
Alun's promises were empty
Moderations on the
lies.
spirit healers. Now, I probably wouldn't use that on... Well, I mean, why would I want to have Brynja as my spirit healer when I res, when I can have Bonsandi? I'm just saying. Now, in other portions of the game, yeah, sure, I'll definitely do that, but come on, Bonsandi.
Make it quick.
He stares at the forest with undisguised hatred. What did you want to show me, Nathanos?
Get moving.
Ooh. Oh, is this the trailer?
All of it?
The entire shipment, down to the last sack of grain.
Yes, it is.
This one's the only survivor.
One Sunday. Do not take me yet.
What happened?
We were bringing supplies to the war front. Just like all the other times.
Pick up the pace! We got to get these supplies to our soldiers by dawn!
What is it?
It's a very angry druid. Oh my gosh! Sometimes we forget how powerful Malfurion is.
Tell her. We are coming.
Bear form druid for the win.
Someday. Do not take me yet.
He expects us to believe this tale. No single night elf could do all that.
I know one who could.
You are an idiot. Not knowing who the greatest druid on Azeroth is? Come on. Yep. This is what I expected from them.
We will hold this ground for the Horde.
Shut up, Nathanos. I mean, look at... That's what we did. How many thousands of corpses are in that burnt tree over there? Of course they are coming for us with an army to wipe us all out. And he's saying, well, we'll do this for the Horde. Shut up. You did this to us. Many of us did not want to do that. There was no calling or reason for that. Not when we were dealing with Sargeras stabbing the planet in Silithus. And you brought this on us.
Do not test me.
There you go. I spit on you. What happens now? We prepare for battle. They will all pay. We must make our preparations, return to Zandalar immediately, and rally our forces. Any contributions to our cause must be made. Go! We will hold for now. Take the portal back to the Port of Zandalar and prepare for the battle for Darkshore.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Well, at least I got a couple of toys out of this. And I guess this is what's going to unlock the war fronts, I'm guessing.
What do you need?
Right.
Go forth to victory.
So apparently you got to do contributions in order to make this a thing, I'm guessing. Although this is for Shamgard, and this is for Darkshore, which I guess is reliant on Alliance players doing this. And I guess we also defeat rare monsters and enemy forces around Darkshore for a chance at special rewards. Just as a part of a patrol, which I'm guessing this is part of that? Alright, let me go back and see, like, do I just wander around Darkshore and try to get these rewards? To hopefully drop? Alliance territory. That's funny. Ah. Okay, so I have some stuff here. Ashenvale Chimera. Travel through time to another point in Darkshore's history. Oh. Ah. Alright, so I've got some markers here that can actually show me where to go to take on certain, I guess, bosses to try and get those mounts to drop. Okay. Let's see if I can actually go try and find these. Just to see what this is like and see if I can be able to actually get these to drop. Hold on, let me collect my toys. There we go. Let's go. Let's make that a favorite. Make that a favorite. Okay. And there are some quests here. Which are what? Destroy boxes in Darkshore to get more... Oh, 200 war resources. Oh, so this is... I see. Oh, and I can fly. Oh, wonderful. For a second, I thought this was going to be a no-flying zone. Maybe that's just because that's how it's been. Defeat 12 rare enemies in Darkshore. Suggested players 5. Ooh, okay, I'm guessing that these guys... I find it funny these are marked as Horde only. Probably because I'm guessing there's going to be various different ones that are Alliance only, I'm guessing. So that's so... Alright, let's head over here. Let me see how to... Oh, hold on, what's that? The Forest Lord. Oh my... Oh my goodness. Let's see. Can I actually spot... Aha! 0 of 20 attempts. Okay, so you basically gotta come here and try to farm these and hopefully get the boss to drop the mount. How tough is this? 121. All right, let's give this a shot. Can I actually solo this boss here to get this mount? Can I do it? Let's see. How to... Oh, no. Actually, looks like I'm going to be able to do this on my own. Never mind. Heck, at this point, maybe I should get that quest and just kind of, like, do that to get the resources. So at least now I know a way to actually get more of the war resources in order to continue the war campaign. Because I was like, do I really like have to try and find chests and such in order to actually get them to, you know, in order to get the war resources? No, apparently you can do it here in the Darkshore area. Nope, just artifact power. Let's get out of combat and then I can check. Let's see. Alright, so this says the Night Saber has a 1 in 20 chance of it actually dropping. Okay, that's not bad. See, these are the kind of mounts I'm like, oh, let me go here and try and get these. Like it shows that, I think it said Black Paws over here. So I could try and get that mount to drop. See, and the fact that I can fly here just makes it where it's like, oh, yes, now I can try and just go around and farm these rare enemies over here. And I don't mind doing that at all. Huh. That's interesting that it says that Sourfang is over here. That's kind of interesting and ironic when you think about it. I'll have to keep track of where I was. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, isn't that a lovely image, seeing how much blight is covering that up? No, that's not it. Ah, there's Blackpaw. Let's go. Give me the mount. Nope. And this one is only obtainable by Horde players. 1 in 20 chance. Huh. Drops from NPCs. So... is it going to say any here that it says are only obtainable by Alliance players? No, this is also a Horde-only one. I guess I would have to switch to one of my Alliance characters and see what's listed as a Alliance-only mount in this area, if there is any, though I think I heard there is. So it looks like there's some other quests down here. Though these are the ones that you did in the... oh. Oh, hi! Oh, he just keeps respawning and you can just keep trying. Oh, that's... wow. I was unaware that that's how this works. He just quickly respawns and you can just try again. So I could just sit here and just let him respawn and just keep going until he eventually drops the mount. Well, that's cool to know. Boy, I'm just so used to farming those very rare to get mounts and just like oh, well, I guess I have to wait till later or tomorrow or next week. Nope, you can just sit here and wait. Well, that's good to know. Except looks like he doesn't drop anything again. I see, so it still only says 1 out of 20 attempts. Okay, so it looks like it is probably a daily thing, I guess. It has to like show up here on the little marker for it to have a chance of actually dropping. So I have to go down here and okay. Now, where do I go to re-find the portal? Is it right here? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's the portal. Okay, so this is the place here. So it looks like I can just take on enemies on my own here and not really have to be concerned. Now, what's over here?
I serve the Banshee
20
Queen.
Twilight Elementalists in Darkshore, just Azerite power. Okay.
Time is money, friend. Glad I
Let's
could
get
help.
some more resources. Well, the fact that you can fly around this zone is pretty nice. And I can definitely see people going here not only to get the mount rewards, but to also get war resources to help continue the war campaign, which I'm going to have to do if I want to do the Pathfinder stuff, as well as be able to unlock the Maghar Orcs as an allied race. So, it looks like I now see what at least what the patrol is like, at least for that, just going through the portal, going to Darkshore, and just doing that stuff. This I'm still a little confused about. But I guess I have to wait for that to kind of pop up, or to be ready. I guess I don't know, not really sure. So anyway, when we come back, we will continuing our questing in Nazmir.